Honourable Minister, you've sketched a very positive picture here today, and credit must be given where it's due. But let's not beat around the bush. We are facing an unprecedented unemployment crisis. We've been facing one for years, and it's getting worse. We have a department with entities, with the exception of one, that are unable to deliver on its mandate. The unemployment rate is 42.6%, and let's not fool ourselves by excluding discouraged work seekers. More than 11 million South Africans who are able to work are excluded from the labour market, and the Department of Labour and its entities has fallen short of turning this situation around and supporting workers in need. Daar is verskeie redes waarom die Departement van Arbeid bydra tot die werkloosheidskrisis in Suid-Afrika, eerder as om by te dra tot die oplossing daarvan. Die achtbare minister is gou om met my te verskil wanneer ek verwys na die beperking wat striemende en selfs drakoniese arbeidswetgewing op die privaat sektor se werkskepingsvermoë plaas. Daar word dan gewoonlik agter die raskaart geskuil met uitsprake soos dat die onreg van die verlede terstond en met oortuiging nou 30 jaar later deur hierdie regering reggestel sal word. Maar agbare voorsitter, een onreg kan nie deur 'n ander onreg reggestel word nie. Die gevolg daarvan is die werkloosheidskrisis waarmee ons nou sit. In plaas daarvan om ekonomiese welvaart te skep, dwing hierdie regering gefaalde politieke ideologieë op die werklike werkskeppers van hierdie land af, en des te meer met die oog op volgende jaar se verkiesing. Die wysigingswet op billike indiensname is die nuutste voorbeeld van sosiale ingenieurswese en omgekeerde apartheid. Waarom leer die ANC nie uit die geskiedenis nie? Hierdie ondeurdagte, sinnelose wetgewing wat aan 'n minister die mag gee om aan privaat besighede voor te skryf wie hulle waar moet aanstel, is nie net absurd nie, maar dit is ongrondwetlik. En die VF+ het sy stem by talle ander gevoeg wat hierdie wetgewing in die hof gaan aanveg. Voorsitter, ek kom terug na die entiteite van die departement. The Compensation Fund, an entity that manages billions of rands, and one that is currently in a financial turnaround process because of, among other reasons, its failure to submit statements to the AG for audit purposes for the past 11 plus years, has not submitted an annual performance plan for oversight by this committee either. Neither has the Unemployment Insurance Fund. I'm glad to hear from the Minister that success from turnaround strategies can apparently be seen, but you will excuse me, Minister, if I don't take your word for it. Where are the APPs? Where is the accountability? Where is the management of this department? Why are these two largest entities allowed to get away with this? Where are you, Minister? I'm glad to hear you, Minister, acknowledge the problems with these funds, but there's also a large question mark hanging over the UIF and its decision to push through a payment of 5 billion rand to a questionable company for a questionable project that even the PIC did not feel comfortable with. And when the minister is questioned about this, his timelines don't quite match up. So it makes one wonder, how sincere is this acknowledgement really? Productivity SA, it seems, is not so productive itself. The entity has been trying to get a single source of funding for the past 4 years with the same observation and recommendation made by this committee year in and year out. Yet it seems there has been no movement in this regard. The same is true for supported employment enterprises, and I think the Honourable Committee Chair mentioned this as well. Year after year, the committee recommends that National Treasury is engaged to develop and implement a preferential procurement policy for government departments to procure from SEE programs. But the same recommendation is made this year again with no clear progress in the matter. The only truly functioning entity of the Department of Labour is the CCMA, but a serious lack of funding and resources is threatening to cut the only thin line of credibility that this department has left. Voorsitter, ek het begin deur te sê dat dit nie sal help om mooi broodjies te bak nie. Ons is midde in 'n werkloosheidskrisis en ons sal nie hierdie krisis die hoof bied met 'n departement en 'n minister wat die krisis ontken ter wille van politieke redes nie. Die realiteit staar ons in die gesig. Suid-Afrikaners is desperaat om vir hulle self en hulle gesinne te sorg, maar die regering kies die ANC elke keer bo die mense van die land en dit gaan julle duur te staan kom. Ek dank u.